Hello. Hello. Huh. Hello. It's me. Little uh shitty PNG Luco. My body is broken. And so I'm here in this form instead. And I am in this fancy new lab. Check it out. I got chemicals. What's up, John of Patmos? Hold on. Hold on. I gotta. Huh! Hello. I'm touching you. Alright. Go back. Huh! Okay. Here I am. In this fancy new layout. We'll do credits later. I got a nice scrolling thing here. I got a clock. I'm on time. I hope the sound sounds good. I don't know. I've prepared a PowerPoint presentation. Well, not PowerPoint. Google Slides, whatever. So, bam. There we go. Luco Coco. Luco Doko, Luco Coco. Luco Coco Dayo. Okay. Da da da. You can sit there. Alright. Ugh. Where have I been? Where have you been? Where have I been? Well, my PC that I was using for streaming kicked the bucket. Fabam. Just absolutely kicked it. Kind of. Sometimes it would work, sometimes it didn't, and we haven't figured out what the problem is. We've tried switching the power supply, we have tried cleaning it, we have tried reseating components. We don't know. We've asked other people, they don't know. Big question. So, I've been using a laptop for my my activities, and I've just been sitting on the couch and doing that. And then I decided the other day that I would move the laptop to my desk. Fantastic. I know. I my desk was like cluttered, and I was feeling really unmotivated for a while, and then finally I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna shove it off. And so I did. And I moved it over here, and I hooked up the laptop, one of the HDMI cables, to one of the monitors I had, and then I downloaded OBS and whatever, and now I'm here. Now I'm doing this. Yeah. I've also been busy with professional stuff. I did a coding boot camp where I learned web development and fun stuff, and then I'm still job hunting. I'm still looking for a job. I need some money. But that's what I've been doing and what I'm still doing. And then what else? Oh yeah, we talked about me being lazy. I also found my way out of the Coconut Mall. I am now in the lab. So yeah, I'm in the lab. My body is it's being rehydrated. We're working on things. I'm working on a new body, a new body, one that may be a little bit more transparent, maybe a little more viscous, a little more slimy. I don't know. I'm working on ideas. We can probably we might be able to workshop some later. I want to have a fancy lab coat. I think that would be pretty cool. And longer slime. I think that would be nice. But yeah. And now I'm here, Luco Coco. Okay, so cool stuff, kind of cool stuff, I guess. So, okay, so I I I fought COVID and won. I did. I did it. So, back in like May, like early May sometime, my boyfriend went with another friend to a concert for Party Boy 69 or something like that. Some kind of funky dance music, I guess. And naturally, they got COVID. So he comes home, and it's hard to avoid each other in this apartment that we have. So, you know, I'm fighting for my life. I'm fighting for my darn life. Every night I go to sleep. Well, this was just like 2 nights, I guess this happened. I go to sleep, and I can just feel every single cell in my body just fighting for dear life. Osmosis Jones himself had inserted himself into my body and was fighting off the COVID 19 himself. It was an epic battle, and well, while my boyfriend was feeling like a fever and awful and bad, I would only feel bad like when I went to sleep during that time that the war was happening, and in the morning because my whole body was so sore from fighting all night and doing kung fu against bacteria. And other than that, I kind of felt like drowsy and weird, but that was it. I didn't get a fever or anything. It was awesome. We're like, we're all vaxxed and boosted and whatever, and I I don't want to know what would happen if to my slimy body if I hadn't had those funky injections, you know. So that happened, and yeah, I completed the post boot camp course, which was we did a group project where we did a web app about tracking anxiety stuff, and it was nice. It went well, and now I'm waiting to hear back about an apprenticeship. Hopefully, I hear back soon, but we'll see. Okay, and oh yeah, I went to California. So I have a whole slide on that. That's a whole story. Uh, so California. California dreamin'. Uh, I met new friends. But actually, before we go to California, it was a entire journey just to get to California because we have a small creature who cannot be left on his own, obviously, because I don't think he would be able to uh take himself out for a walk or feed himself. And he would just cry, and then, animal control would get involved, and that would be a disaster. So we had to drive 8 hours to go to my boyfriend's brother's house, and so that he and his wife could watch the little creature. And then we drove 2 hours to get to the airport where our flight left at 5 a.m. So we finish our initial drive, drop the guy off, and at this time, Summer Games Done Quick was going on. So we watched the Super Mario Odyssey run, and then that finished, and then we left, and we went to the airport. And during those 10 hours, most of the time we were listening to the Yard podcasts, and that was a hoot. That really made time go by fast. So, thanks Ludwig and Co. Then we go to the airport. Uh, we do a flight. It takes like an hour. We had to do 2 flights. So we have our first flight, and then immediately we have our second flight. And we get to California at like 10 a.m. California time. So we get there. We take a lift to new friend's house. This is one of his friends who offered to give us a place to stay, but as you will as you will learn, that didn't exactly happen. So we get there, and obviously we're exhausted, so we take a nap, and then we went to Knott's Berry Farm, and we met other new friends, and we spent a good chunk of the day there. I had a good time. Uh, we rode the bumper carts, and I'd never done bumper carts before, and that was a lot of fun. And we went on one roller coaster. It was a little baby roller coaster. I don't remember what it was called. If you've ever been to Knott's Berry Farm, it's the one that's that seats four people, and it goes up, and then it goes down, and then it goes up, and then it goes like back and forth a few times, and it feels like you're just gonna like launch off the side when when it turns, and then it goes down, and then it goes up, and I think it goes down again. I don't remember. It, I just sat there, and I went wee, and the fellas were in pain because like much like Shaq, their butts were almost too big to fit in the ride at Knott's Berry Farm. But I had a good time. And what else did we do? Oh yeah, we went on a really bad train ride. It was just a train that like went around the park, and there were like these two train bandits that really gave what are their names? Isaac and Miriam vibes from like Bakano, which is one of my favorite animes. So I had a hoot because I thought they were just fun. They were just wonderful, wonderful people. I I I had fun. It was so bad that I had fun. But what else did we do? There was a bad arcade there that was really gross. We played air hockey, and I won because I'm the air hockey master. And there was like a bike game, and I lost because I'm not the bike master. Air hockey, good. Bike, not so good, I guess. Duh, duh, duh. What else did we do? We ate overpriced food. One of our friends went on the big wooden roller coaster, the big one. It's like the biggest wooden roller coaster in the West or whatever. I don't remember. I kind of wish I had gone on it. After the fact, like they went and got in line. Then the three of us were just like standing around and drinking slushies, whatever, ices, and like I don't know, like 20 minutes go by, and I'm like, man, I wish I went on the ride. But whatever, it happens. I did see that Knott's Berry Farm was in the news yesterday or something for like a bunch of fights breaking out and causing a commotion. So I'm glad that didn't happen while we were there, but that sucks. After Knott's, we went to Downtown Disney, which also sucked. Um, I'm not really a huge Disney person. I enjoy some Disney films. I like to sing the songs, but I don't care for like a lot of the Disney merch or whatever. But we saw the fireworks kind of. We kind of saw the fireworks. It was mostly blocked by buildings, uh, but that was the cool part. But yeah, lots of overpriced food. Kind of bad food. Not worth it. Uh, so after Downtown Disney, it's like 9 p.m. or something. I don't remember. Around that time. But our friends go back to the Airbnb that they had been staying at, and me and my boyfriend are trying to get in touch with our friend who has, all of our stuff, but our friend wasn't answering his phone, and he wasn't responding. to the text messages. So we we got stranded for a couple hours. That was not a fun time. We sat in an IHOP for a while, and I felt bad for the waiter because we just had like an appetizer plate and waters, and he kept coming back and was like, "Do you need anything?" And we were like, "No, no, we don't need anything." We gave him an extra tip for dealing with our sad, pathetic, stranded asses. But anyway, the friends who had left were like, "Oh man, uh, just come and stay at our Airbnb, and it'll be okay." So then, uh, we almost died because the Lyft driver that we got. So we get this Lyft, and he picks us up, says, hey, whatever. Okay, cool. We get on the interstate, and there's some traffic for a while. Also, while we were in traffic, the friend finally called us back. Like right after we got in the lift. Ugh! So he told us that that he was like at some other house and he wouldn't be back home until 2. Whatever, we were still gonna go to the Airbnb. So once we get out of traffic, our Lyft driver just starts zooming. He's going like 90 miles an hour on the interstate. And we get to an exit and he speeds off the exit. Just zooms off of there. Like he passes this car and the car just honks because we're going so fast. I think we went airborne for a moment. And oh my god, it was terrifying. Uh 5 stars for him. Great job, Sean. I think that was his name. I don't know. But we get to the Airbnb and he like, so we're on the right side of the road. There's a, the traffic goes to the left, whatever. It standard two-way traffic. He goes and like cuts across to the other side of the street and then he says, "Sorry about that." Sorry about that? What? Okay. Uh, weird. Whatever. So that's the story of how we almost died. And then we stayed at the Airbnb for a little bit, over the night, rather. And then after that, what's next on the? Oh yeah, Anime Expo. That's why we were there. But I'm not ready to talk about that yet. So next day we got up and the friends we were staying with, they had to switch Airbnbs. So we helped them get ready and we went to this really good burger place. It was really good. I got a $6 burger and it was better than anything I had eaten the day before. It was so good. I forget what it was called. Cronies? Something like that. It was a good burger. Good job on that burger. So we go there and we had to wait around because we had to be out of that Airbnb at like, yes, $6 burger. We love it. We had to be out of that Airbnb at like 10 a.m. And the next one we had to check in after 12. So we had like 2 hours to just sit around. So we go there and we meet up with their other friend who had been hospitalized the previous day for overdosing on edibles. I don't know if overdosing is the right word, but well, they were hospitalized. So I guess. So we go there and we meet up with them, and then we all go to the new Airbnb B&B together. And then after that, uh, we get in touch with our friend with the stuff again, and he's like, hey, we're gonna go get lunch at this place. You wanna come and meet up and we can hang out, whatever. I'm like, okay. So we go over there and we get lunch and I get a really good chicken sandwich. It was a really good chicken sandwich. We listened to Red Hot Chili Peppers. Uh, there were like 3 Red Hot Chili Peppers songs in a row in California. That's just the experience right there. We do that. What else happened? Um, oh yeah, we went to another house, which was like I don't know how to explain it, and I don't really care to because nothing too interesting happened there. So we just hung out. So yeah, Anime Expo. So Friday we get to go to Anime Expo, where we have to stand in line for a while so we can get our COVID verification badge. And that sucked. And then we get inside, and that sucks because it's crowded. Naturally, it's Anime Expo. Of course, it's gonna be crowded. Ugh. So, after suffering for a while, we meet up with our Knott's Berry friends again, and we walk around and we're looking at the artist alley, we're looking at the prints and stuff. I got quite a few prints. I don't have the photos ready to show up, but if you know, you know. uh what else happened? Well, the main reason that we were at Anime Expo was because my partner was DJing there. Yeah. So that's the big reason why we were there. We didn't get to go to we didn't well we probably could have if we wanted to, but we didn't go to any of like the panels or whatever. We went to the dances mostly. So that was fun. We did that Friday and Sunday, and it was an all right time. They had a lot of people out on the sidewalks selling hot dogs and stuff. Like tons of people out there selling hot dogs. We got a few hot dogs, and it was a nice hot dog, pretty good hot dog. So after the dance on Friday night, we go to a ramen place, and then we almost saw a knife fight. So we're we're at this ramen place, and there's like a bar like against the windows that we were sitting at and looking out of, and we see these 2 guys. So there's a guy here, there's a guy here. Guy over here is approaching other guy. Guy back here is like backing up, and then he pulls out a knife. And so the guy kept walking towards him like, "Oh, you're approaching me?" And so uh luckily at some point guy decided to back off, so there wasn't a knife fight after all, but there almost was. Almost. That was exciting. Before we had seen the knife fight, a there was like a couple dancing in the street together. So I guess this is just a typical LA Friday night, you know? Very very eventful, I guess. Uh Good ramen place too. 10 ramen. 10 as in heaven, I guess. So, that was nice. Good ramen. Saturday we went to Little Tokyo, and that was a lot of fun. I got to I got to get some Japanese candy, and I found my namesake, Naru 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 Ne. Yeah, I finally got to try that out, and it tasted kind of like me, but not really. I taste a little bit more soapy, and after the operation, I'm probably gonna taste a bit more gluey. Probably. We'll see. So yeah, that was California. What else happened? Anything else happen? We left on Monday, the 4th of July. and we were in the plane, and we didn't get the window seats, so I didn't get to look out and see if any fireworks were blowing up. That was kind of lame. I watched Baby Driver on the flight. I could have watched Morbius, but I did not, because Baby Driver is a really good movie. And I'm watching it, and my boyfriend's like, that looks stupid. He's just driving around, and he's in, well, spoilers, he's in jail for like 10 minutes, and then he gets out. And whatever. Whatever, boyfriend. You don't know. You weren't listening to the movie, and neither was I, and the subtitles wouldn't work, so I couldn't read the movie either. So I'm just, you know, from memory, thinking about what this sounded like. It's a cool movie though. So then we get back, and you know, we have to drive a lot and listen to the yard again. And then we finally get home, and they replaced our toilet and also our shower head, and I think the sink too, while we were gone. And which was great because our toilet was kind of getting a little gross. So it was like a free toilet cleaning almost. Awesome. And the shower head is kind of the same as the last one, pressure wise. So whatever. That was California and the events leading up to and after California. Oh, I forgot about this part. Oh yeah. So what day was it? It was Saturday. After Little Tokyo, we got in an Uber and we wanted to go to LA for to I forget. I think we were just going there to get Qdoba or something. I don't know. But our friend left his phone in the Uber, and oh, that was a whole thing. That was a whole thing. So he leaves his phone in the Uber. Me and my boyfriend, we're walking, and the two of them are like behind, and then we get to like the corner, and we notice that they're not by us, and we turn around, and they're like back there, and like, well, what's going on? Is someone like approached them, talking to them, or what was going on? So we go back, and they're like, I lost my phone. We're like, oh no. And at first we think, oh man, what if it fell out when we were getting out of the Uber and it's just lost forever? Someone will have just gobbled that up. And then, our friend gets in touch with the Uber driver, and Uber driver is like, hi, I can drop it off, but it's gonna be after my shift ends at like 11 p.m. At this point, I think it was like 6 or something. So that's a long time to go without your phone. And just awful fate. But, 11 rolls around. At this point, we're back at the new Airbnb, and, friend finally gets his phone back. Huzzah. And yeah, never leave your phone in an Uber. Always make sure that you have all your belongings before you exit the vehicle, and things will be okay. So that was California. What's next? Okay, stream plans. Stream plans. So this week, we're gonna do these, and we'll talk about those later. But in the future, I wanna get back to streaming Tunic again. I still haven't beaten that boss that I was stuck on, so I would really like to at least do that. Vampire Survivors, of course, whenever there's a new update, probably. Or if I think of fun, engaging modes of game to play, then we'll do that. Cooking and escape sims, I'd like to do those again. Frog Detective, I've really been meaning to play, but I still haven't. I've had this game sitting in my library for like 2 years or whatever. Maybe even more than that. I don't know. I don't remember when it came out. But really want to play that for y'all. Maybe, strong maybe, Switch games, if I can figure out how to set this up with the capture card and whatever and make it work. because Xenoblade 3 is coming out. I still haven't beat Torna or Future Connected, so I would really like to play those. Also, Three Houses. I, had that poll a while ago of which color to do, which was just which route I should start off with in Three Houses, and we chose blue for Blue Lions, I think they're called. The one with Dimitri. The one with Eye Patch Guy. So, still gotta play that. Also, I've been thinking about it. Animal Crossing. I have been thinking about restarting my Animal Crossing island and playing that. Yes, restarting. I have spent many an hours walking along the beaches of Asteria, and, I have Pietro there, and other delightful animals, and it would be very sad to see them all go. But I kind of want to spice things up. I haven't played Animal Crossing in a while. I don't think anyone has. Well, maybe you have. But, there hasn't been much to do. I still got, Happy Home Designer to play with, but I kind of want to start again. That's just how it is. And I'll just toss all my items onto my boyfriend's island so that I can come and pick them up when I restart. And so I still have my items. Haha. And my bells. Hoo-hoo. Yeah. So that, is there anything else? We could play some Arceus sometime. That would be fun. Art stream. I want to do an art stream again. The Snails and I have a new art collab that we're doing for July until I think August 30th, where we get, another snail to draw. If you want to see the results of the last collab, that's on my Twitter. I have retweeted it a little bit ago. And, maybe I can do that live. That would be kind of fun. Also, code programming. I want to learn Python. So, well, I kind of started learning Python a while ago, but then I didn't do anything. But I wanna do it again. So maybe we can do that or something else. I don't know. We'll figure it out. So, here's our stream schedule for this week. This is happening right now, in case you weren't aware. Closure. You and your closure. I'm gonna start calling it. Let's see. Clojure. Clojury. I'll start calling it Clojury. That's gonna be the new name. Ha ha ha. Maybe. I don't know. I kind of want to do Python. Blah, blah. Anyway, tomorrow we're going to be playing a Dance of Fire and Ice, not to be confused with the Dance of Ice and Fire. This is a rhythm game that's a lot of fun, and I've played quite a bit of it already. But last time I played it, I got stuck on this level, which is T3X from the Neocosmos DLC. So at 8 p.m. tomorrow, we're gonna hopefully beat that. And, when I was trying it before, I didn't have my headphones on. And, yeah. So, maybe with headphones, and since I've seen other people beat it now, maybe we just get it in one try, and it's just a 10-minute stream, and that's it. I don't know how long this is gonna take. I haven't practiced in a while. It's been like a couple weeks, so we'll see how that goes. Wednesday though, 10 p.m. Gonna finally be playing I'm on Observation Duty. This is a spooky game. It's like a spot the difference kind of game where you have to report any anomalies in the cameras, and it just totally sounds like my kind of thing. So I've been wanting to check this out for a while. I've seen other people play it and the other games in the series. I got all of them on the Steam Summer Sale. So we're just gonna do them in order and we'll see how that goes. Thursday at 10 p.m., we have another kind of spooky game. Who's Lila? This is really interesting. I haven't really seen a lot of gameplay footage of this, but it looks like it's kind of like a visual novel almost, but you have to distort your character's face to create facial expressions for people, and we'll see how that goes. Friday and Saturday I'm gonna be off. I'm gonna be hanging out in Discord with friends. You know, gonna have a good time. Don't bug me. Sunday, I don't know. I don't know if we'll do something on Sunday. We'll see though. Uh, yeah, Sunday's just a wild card. We'll figure that out at some point. I don't know. We'll figure it out Sunday. I'll just have like a spontaneous stream. I won't tell you if I'm going live. Nah, I probably will. I don't know. But yeah, that's this week. So yeah, here's the credits for my new setup. I'm probably gonna change this background for in-game stuff because I don't know. We'll figure out another new background. But actually, here, starting screen background chat box was all by Owo Ricos. Stingers by Spooky. Let's see that again. Let's hope that OBS doesn't die because I was trying to do something earlier and it did die. So we'll see. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Okay. It looks like it's still working. That's good. Okay, go back. Yeah. It's really cool. It is really cool. This clock up here, this cute little clock. I just thought it looked nice. So that's by Kronko. And then the background music that we've been listening to is by Fushigi Works. And yeah, that's the update. So yeah. I'm gonna see. I don't have my tablet set up right now, but we can try and do like a. We can try and do like a freaking like this. We can try this. No, not that. Okay. Okay. So for my new body that I'm working on in the lab, I kind of want to go. Let's see. What's a good? What does this look like? Oh, I don't like that. What does this look like? Oh man, paint doesn't want to work. There's so much going on. Let's just do this. Okay. I kind of want to do. Let's see. So we got my head. You know, I want to keep my nice bangs. You know, but I want my sides. I kind of want my sides to go a little bit longer. You know, kind of like an inkling from Splatoon. Yeah, got my nose, got my mouth, got my body. And then we got me, my funny hat. We got my funny hat, my silly little hat. You know, that I could move this, but I don't feel like it. Got my funny hat, and then whoop. Whip, whoop. Whoop. But maybe the back stays short. So like long here and short in the back. And then we'd have like a we'd have like a lab coat of sorts. And it'd be like it'd have like a pencil. I'd have a pencil and some buttons. Boy, 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 boy. Yeah. And you can do like a boip, 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 boip. Some like this. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And, I think, maybe the lab coat is long. We'd have like a striped shirt underneath with, shorts are safe in the lab, right? Yeah, that's fine. I have my legs. And, maybe I get some tennis shoes. Something like that. Boy. Boy. Yeah. 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 Fashion. And, yeah. I kind of want to have like a foam. Like a foam. And then maybe another one. Maybe another one. Maybe there. Maybe also up here. We could have. We'll inject some dye to our goo. Have like some pretty colors. Something like that. Like wham. Wham. That's not closed. Hold on. Okay. Wham. Yeah, something like that. And maybe how's green look? Wham. 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 I don't know. Pink? Wham. 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 Maybe. But the big thing is that I think I want to be clear. Not clear. I want to be a little transparent. I think I was mentioning this earlier. I don't remember. So like maybe this could be a little opaque. A little. Is this the one? Is this the one that does this? Some like that. Some being a little clear. Being a little. Wow. But do I want to be pink? I don't know. Maybe I can hue shift whenever I want to change. Like so. Let's try this. Bam. Bam. And then this is gonna look weird. Bam. Whoa. I can change color. I think that'd be pretty funky. Yeah. And that way, I don't have to have like multiple things. But yeah. We'll have a funky little guy. There I am. There's my new body. At least an idea for it. Whew. Boy. Da-da. I'm wondering, what other ideas could I do for my body? I'm not sure. This is really the only thing I've thought of so far. I don't really know what else to do with it. But I'm trying to think of colors. Because I want a white lab coat. And I was thinking like a black and white kind of scheme. Maybe that would look good. Something like that. Perhaps. But I'm just playing around. Let's do. that's all I really had planned for today. So, like I said, it was gonna be a tiny stream of just chatting and updating, talking about future plans. I've seen some pretty good movies lately. Saw Everything Everywhere all at once. That was wonderful. I watched RRR yesterday, and that was absolutely fantastic. I want to watch Crimes of the Future at some point, because that just looks like a ride. I think when I get offline, I'm going to check out Nathan Fielder's new show on HBO. But yeah, that's all. Bye. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye.